Thank you very much for that brilliant question. I think it is about time that Nigeria should be recognized that it doesn't belong to the Fulanis alone. The current Nigerian today is set up wherein only the Fulanis control the Nigerian army, controls the Nigerian navy, controls the Nigerian marine, control the Nigerian air force and all that. It is about time that there is a setup, a reshuffling of the status quo so that everybody can have a sense of ownership. Today, Tinubu, whom I do not support, by the way, has come out to move on a very important agenda, which is let us split the Nigerian Aviation Academy. And for the record, the Nigerian academies have direct learning impact into the Nigerian Air Force. So this is a significant shift, a significant dilution of the powers of the Fulanis, who feel that at every beck and call, if every other religion tries, every other region tries to cough, they have the security infrastructure in their abode and they will work for them. We understand that this has always been the case since the formation of Nigeria, but it is wrong. A Nigeria that wants to be united shouldn't concentrate all its military formation in one spot. We can have the Nigerian Defense Academy in Kaduna. We can have the Nigerian Navy in the southern part, because that is the only sensible thing to do. It's only in the southern part that you have the waterways, that you have access to ocean. I mean, something from Bight of Guinea down to Lagos here, we have the Atlantic Ocean, which is of course bordering the Nigeria from the world, from other world. There is how Nigeria should have been formed. Now, Tinubu, in the instance of doing this, the Fulanis have now been crying. They are now saying that this man is coming all out full flesh to destabilize and divide Arewa. The word Arewa, what does it mean? The word Arewa, is it a Fulani word? Is it an Hausa word? Is it a Wari word? Is it a Bagi word? Is it a Chukum word? Is it a Middle Belt word? It does. Do the Jos, the Nasarawas, the Benue, do they agree to this word Arewa? Does it have a meaning to them? So you see how these Fulanis, Hausa Fulanis, covertly override and they expand, they keep expanding, usurp people's land, grab people's human rights, using all manner of mechanisms and labelings. Okay, they call it, why should we have all our militaries? The most important thing in Kaduna. If at all we are going to have it, let it be a place that will be a no-region zone, so that nobody can lay claim to it. Because we understand Nigeria is a lingua. This place is an heterogeneous, we are not homogeneous. Everybody always wants to feel higher than one another. The Igbos want to feel that they are more superior to the Yorubas. The Yorubas want to believe that they are superior over the Igbo. There's always this constant conflict. And the Nigerian army should be an institution that is detribalized, an institution that shouldn't be seen or heard that has a preferential treatment for some certain elements. We have seen how we have so much Fulanis in the military. There is too many Hausa Fulanis in the Nigerian military, where we now have so much imbalance. The official language that they tend to speak, even on the field of battle, most times is Hausa language. I mean, there are videos that I've seen whereby these guys are speaking Hausa, and then I ask, is it that we don't have Igbos there? Is it that we don't have Yoruba there? Is it that we don't have Gwari? Is it that we don't have River State? Is it that we don't have Delta people? Why are they speaking Hausa? So it is now, it is now indicative that if you want to go far, your career, if you want your career to build, to grow in an accelerated rate, you might need to understand the Hausa language. Shouldn't be so. We are in a tribalized, it is an ethnicized, a country where we have too many multiple language, and the colonial masters try to make it easy. And in fact, our constitution has recognized that the language for official purposes is English. It's there in the constitution. In the constitution, it said that our official language is what? English. And so in every official formation, setup, gathering, association, the language that should be spoken is what? English. It shouldn't be any of the vernaculars. Shouldn't be any of our local dialects. Alright? Most especially when you are talking about at federal level. At state level, the state assemblies might decide to maybe now make their own local language at the state level as their formal language. That's their subnational level. But at federal level, it is either one is the official language or all the various languages becomes officially recognized and constitutionalized. That unjust and unfair advantage that these certain people from the northern part of the country have always been enjoying is what the president, current president Tinubu, has now finally taken upon himself. He will dismantle, he will what? Strip off the Fulanis of their supposed birthright, because they feel it is their own birthright. They think that Nigeria is their land. There used to be a saying that they are born to rule over Arna. Arna means what? People who are not Muslims. People who are non-Muslims, non-believers of the word Islamic tenet. So they have that concept, and they have a jihad mindset that we have to conquer. And the only reason why they have been having this so much, confidence is because they understand that all the military bases are in their territory. So when these things have been divided and been splitted, the North shouldn't be the only one in charge of this. The first move that this man did, that I began to see that it seems this man is really after the Fulani, was when he went to Abuja, and for the very first time he made a Christian Southerner the SCT minister. Can you remember the numbers of outbursts and outcry from the Fulanis? So many of them came out, their imams and clerics started saying all manner of nonsense. That no, Abuja is for the Muslims. Abuja is a northern state. We cannot allow a Southerner. The people just looked at them and just said, go and wipe anybody that's. And it was in that moment that Wike issued a letter of evacuation to a mosque, a land that belonged to a mosque that they failed to build for over 30 or 40 years. You see, so it is there and there. And we all know the problem of this country. There are so many bills, there are so many things. Look at the issue of confab that this man Jonathan wanted to pass back then. Those that were against this were the Northerners, who are largely Hausa inclined ideologies. Look at this issue of tax reform bill. A tax reform bill that states that if you are not drinking alcohol, you don't deserve to earn from alcohol. Even if you earn, you will only earn stipend. But the supposed Sharia practicing Muslims are now crying that no, we don't want to drink alcohol, but we want to be the largest spender of the monies generated from alcohol. Show me a country that will survive in this level of imbalance, of injustice, of fairness. There's no fairness, there's no equity. I mean, that's my take. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.